Let's now get to meteorologist Cedric Haynes with a check of your forecast, and hopefully the air conditioner is working in all of those vehicles out there.
Yes, Latrice, it is definitely hot out there. You don't need me to tell you that, and we've got dangerous heat along with the humidity as well, so that makes it extra dangerous for you to be outside, especially if you're not taking care of yourself. 91 degrees currently in Chattanooga, but that dew point at 73, so it actually feels already like it's 100 degrees, and that will likely climb as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon hours. 91 in Dayton, 85 in Blue Ridge. We've got 90 in Dalton, 89 degrees in Fort Payne, and 85 degrees currently in Altamont. But again, when you factor in that humidity, it feels like it's 106 currently in Dayton, 101 in Athens, and it feels like it's 99 in Fort Payne. 97 is the current feels like temperature in Dalton. So as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon, look at this. By 2 o'clock this afternoon, we may be sitting at about 94, but with that humidity, it's going to feel like it's about 105, 106. So we're already talking in that dangerous range. And notice it could get as high as 107, 108 later on this afternoon. Yes, there will be a chance of a few pop-up storms developing as well. I'll talk more about that in just a moment, but the heat and humidity is going to stay on the extreme side through about 8 o'clock this evening. So just make sure that you're staying hydrated and trying to avoid being out in the direct sunlight as we go throughout the next few hours, at least through about 5, 6 o'clock until we can try to start putting a little lid on the heat index. But overall, the heat index is getting up to about 108, maybe as high as 109 across the Tennessee Valley. That's why we have a heat advisory in effect pretty much for the entire valley areas. The higher elevations, your temperatures or heat index may remain just below that magic number, but still, it's going to be hot and humid there as well. We'll go with official high temperatures of around 96 in Chattanooga and Dalton, 95 in Cleveland, over towards Athens, 96 in Dayton, 90 in Altamont, about 94 even for Murphy, 93 in Blue Ridge and Fort Payne. And yes, again, we've been talking about that chance of pop-up showers and storms developing in the afternoon hours. Here's the current setup. We've got this big heat dome that's beginning to shift ever so slightly back to the west. So remember, everything rotates clockwise around this area of high pressure. So you can see the big complexes of storms developing up across the plain states, and then they kind of ride around the ridge off towards the south and east. So as that pattern develops as we go into this afternoon, it may help to spark off a few extra showers and storms compared to the past couple of days. Now, as we look at the radar right now, you can see things are fairly quiet out there. We had one little pop-up trying to get going near Blue Ridge, but overall things are quiet for now. But we'll be watching this afternoon, especially just to our north and west, where we expect more storms to fire up over Kentucky and portions of Tennessee and potentially drift down towards the southeast. Now, some of that activity may clip the northeastern half of the area, so the best chance of seeing any strong storms this afternoon will be places like Dayton, Athens, Cleveland, over towards Murphy. And really the main risk here that we're talking about, that potential of damaging wind gusts as these storms build up and they collapse quickly, could send out that rush of wind that could be up to 60 miles per hour and a very low risk of maybe some hail and of course lots of frequent lightning. Now as we go into your Thursday, look at this. The risk actually shifts just a little farther towards the south and west, so we'll watch things closely. This afternoon on FutureCast, again, notice 3, 4 o'clock, we'll see those storms firing up first across the northeast, then shifting down towards the south and west as we go throughout the evening hours before fading out. And then we'll repeat this pattern as we go into your Thursday. We'll start off quiet Thursday, maybe an isolated shower in the morning, but by lunchtime we'll get the pop-ups going and notice a little better coverage across the entire area as we go into your Thursday afternoon, and this pattern repeats itself going into your Friday as well. Here's your Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Hot, humid, dangerous heat indices and the potential of strong storms both this afternoon. For your Thursday afternoon, a little cooler, Latrice, this weekend.
Okay, we'll take that cool down. Thank you, Cedric.